Make some noise. It's the starting five of your Franklin District Ladycats. At guard number 11, Courtney Turner. At guard number 15, Talia Lovin. At guard number 10, Christine Lunsford. At for number 3, Jesse Miller. And in center, number 42, Oshie Baker. Ladycats coached by head coach David Clark.
Against Beller. There's the whistle. And the ball is in the air. It's controlled by Russellville as Poirier gives it up to LeBlanc, and LeBlanc will bring it across. Tristany on her, goes to the left side to Cheney. Cheney out front to Peterson, over to Poirier. Poirier dribbles to the right, to the left side to Cheney, I think, Coach. Thank you. Cheney with the basketball now, dribbles out front. You got to watch Cheney. She'll shoot a three. Almost stolen. LeBlanc with it. LeBlanc goes to the left side, still dribbling close to midcourt, goes left side to Cheney. Cheney looks for an opening, can't get it, gets cut off, kicks it back out to LeBlanc. Comes to the right side now to Poirier. Poirier back to LeBlanc at the top of the circle. LeBlanc backs it back out. Very deliberate right now by the Russellville Lady Panthers. LeBlanc dribbles to the right side, picks up her dribble, top of the circle to Poirier. She goes to the right, walked, and got called for it. Turnover will give it to the Lady Wildcats.
That was a great minute of defense, Steve. They played down to 7:06, and the Lady Panthers did not get a shot off.
Tried to get into the lane, and they wouldn't let them in the lane as Turner inbounds it to Lunsford, over to Lovin. Full court pressure by Russellville. She gets it up to Turner. Turner spins in backcourt, gets it in front court to Lovin. Nice job of breaking the press. Lovin, bounce pass over, ball's loose on the floor, a jump ball, and it will go to the Lady Wildcats. Russellville also playing some pretty good defense.
Yep.
Lunsford will inbounds it just past mid-front court. Tristany with the basketball, slaps it, it comes into Turner at the top of the circle. Lunsford comes out, takes the ball, she'll run the offense now. LeBlanc on her, goes to the right side to Lovin. Lovin puts it on the floor, and she's fouled by Poirier. That'll be Poirier's first, team's first.
Lady Panther foul ball again, Poirier. That's her first, team's first.
Tristany will inbounds right in front of the student body at Franklin Simpson. Somebody's giving her some help because she's smiling. Inbounds to Turner at the top of the circle, back to Lunsford. LeBlanc on her. Lunsford goes to the right side to Lovin. Lovin looks underneath. Comes to Baker at the free throw line. Baker to the left side to Lunsford. Lunsford will dribble back to the top of the circle. Now reverses. Goes to the right side to Lovin. Lob in to Baker. She puts it up. No good. Rebound goes to Beller, and she's fouled.
Couldn't get the ball to go down, Steve, and Lady Cats worked that ball very well, hit the open person, and just got fouled. And
Henley picks up the foul. Jesse goes to the line for two. Got the first one. Lady Cats take a 1-0 lead with 6:19 to go in the first. Coach will send CC to the scorer's table. Jesse gets them both. If you were with us on Monday night, Beller loaded up on the free throw line.
yeah.
Cheney waits the inbounds. Russellville will bring it the length of the floor against full court pressure. Almost stolen. It comes into LeBlanc. Down to Peterson. Peterson drives, puts a shot up. It's no good. Beller with the rebound. Jesse gets it off to CC, and she has it slapped out of bounds off the hands of LeBlanc. Turner will inbounds it. Comes into Jesse. Jesse will take it across the line. Over to Turner. Underneath to Baker. It's slapped away. Slapped again. Taken by Lunsford. Somebody lost their shoe. Peterson lost her shoe. Tristan, he's trying to show the official. He says keep playing. Turner drives, kicks it out, too strong for Carver and goes out of bounds.
Wasn't quite ready for it. Had her hands at her waist and got to be up ready. Now they let her put her shoe back on. I'm not sure about our student section across there this afternoon.
There are 4 guys with bras on, or bathing suit tops, I guess.
I guess it's painted on.
I bet it is. Aren't they cute?
Yeah, they are.
Waiting to inbounds it as Peterson is getting some help putting her shoe on.
Well,
2-0, Franklin Simpson. Peterson gets a hand from the crowd as she comes back on the floor. And Cheney will inbounds right in front of the Russellville bench. Into LeBlanc, back to Cheney. They let L'Oreal do as much as she can do. Bring it up the floor, rebound, shoot threes.
Yep.
She dribbles to the left side. LeBlanc fell down. The ball goes off of her hands out of bounds.
I didn't see anything except her fall down. Some of the Russellville fans are not agreeing with the call.
Inbounds to Lunsford, over to Beller, over to CC, back to Beller, top of the circle to Lunsford, back to Beller. Jesse puts it on the floor, brings it to the top of the circle, hands it off to Lunsford. Back to Jesse on the left side. Gives it over to Lunsford. She tries to get in, gets it in the corner, and turnover again. Can't handle the passes.
Well, they're not ready for them, Steve. Nope. They've got their hands at their waist.
Lovin will come back in.
To be a Lovin back on the floor for Lady Wildcats.
Still 2-0, 5:15 to go in the first as Cheney will bring it up. Crosses into front court, moves to the left side, off to LeBlanc. LeBlanc down low to Cheney. She drives the baseline, puts a shot up. It's no good. Rebound's tipped around. Peterson with it, puts it up. No good. Battle for it. Lovin comes out with it, off to Lunsford. Ladycats trying to run as Lunsford down the far side, all the way down. In for the layup, puts a shot up. It's no good. Beller gets a rebound, puts it up, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's loose on the floor. Everybody's on the floor, and that jump ball will give it to Russellville.
Tell you one thing, there wasn't any lack of Ladycats on the floor that time.
That's exactly right. Still 2-0, almost halfway through the first quarter, as Carver will come back into the ball game, and Courtney will go to the bench. Gets a high five from the coach.
Giving everybody a little rest here early on, Steve.
LeBlanc gives it off to Cheney, and Cheney will bring it up. Still dribbling out front, goes to the left side. Calls Henley over to set the screen. Now tries to get through the baseline, puts it up, gives it over to Poirier. She puts it up and in. Poirier with her first basket. Over to, and Peterson just picked up a fairly silly foul, I'd have to say, as she tried to steal on the inbounds pass and caught part of Tristany, her first, team's third, and Courtney will come back in. And Christina Carver will go to the bench. Courtney goes to mid backcourt to inbounds it.
Russellville in a 2-2-1 trap right now.
Letting us get it in and then trapping as Lovin gets it into front court. Off to Lunsford, in the middle to Jesse, underneath to Baker. She spins, puts a shot up, banks it good. Oshie's first basket, Ladycats 4-2. Cheney coming right back at him, coming up on the 4-minute mark in the first. Cheney looks to the left side where Poirier is, doesn't do anything with it. Now goes to the left side, gets cut off by Turner. She spins, has to kick it off to Poirier. She'll put up a long shot, no good. And foul on the Lady Wildcats. It'll be on Oshie. That'll be her first. Team's first. And Henley will inbounds for the Lady Panthers under their own basket. Comes in deep to LeBlanc. LeBlanc tried to go in the middle. It goes off of Oshie's hands. And Keisha Prince will come into the lineup, and Oshie will get a rest. 3:46 to go in the first. Cheney will inbounds this time. Back to Cheney. Cheney to the top of the circle, dribbles to the right side. Puts a shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Prince comes out with it, off to Lovin. Tamia will give it back to Lunsford, and Tristany will bring it up. Give it over. She gives it over to Lovin. Back to Tristany. To the left side to Turner. Bounced in the middle to Beller. Off to Lovin. Lovin back to Beller. Jesse gives it off to Lunsford, over to Lovin, and she's called for steps.
Yep.
It would appear a little bit of nerves on both teams.
Yeah.
It is the championship game, after all. Sariana Allen into the lineup. And Victoria Day into the lineup for Russellville. Carver comes back in, and Lovin goes to the bench for the Lady Wildcats. 4-2 Franklin Simpson, 3:12 on the clock in the first quarter. As Cheney now breaks into a trot to bring it up. Looking to the left side. As Day comes out to take the pass over in the corner to Allen. Back to Peterson. She spins.
Walk.
Underneath to Allen. Back to Cheney. Cheney gets cut off. Back to Allen. Slapped. And Peterson saves it into the hands of Turner. And up to Lunsford. Lunsford back to Turner. If you'll remember, Allen is a fouling machine.
Yep.
Christina with the basketball back to Courtney. Gives it up to Lunsford. Lunsford goes to the right side. Kicks it in the corner to Carver. Running jump shot. Rolls no good. Prince gets the rebound. She's fouled by Peterson. That's 2 on Peterson. And 4 on the Lady Panthers. Prince will go to the line. She'll shoot 2. First shot, got it. Third Lady Cat in the lineup. Poirier comes back in, and Haslin in for Russellville. Jesse reports to the scorer's table. She'll come in for Prince. That one bounces. Good. Got them both. Nice job by Prince, and she got a good job by Coach. 6-2. LeBlanc comes into front court, goes to the left side to Poirier in the corner to Cheney. She'll put up a 3. No good. Rebound goes to Lovin. Lovin brings it out, gives it up to Turner. Not much pressure as LeBlanc backs into front court. 1:50 to go as Courtney comes into front court, gives it off to Lovin. Lovin goes to the right side, kicks it out, stolen by Cheney. Cheney all the way down, puts his running jump shot up. It's no good. And Jesse goes down. It goes off of her hands. It'll be Russellville basketball, and Triss will come into the lineup.
I think Cheney was expecting a foul and just threw it up.
Yeah. Tristany's in. Lovin is out. Haslin inbounds to Cheney. L'Oreal tries to get baseline, gets cut off. Brings it back out front to LeBlanc. LeBlanc will go to the right side. She gets cut off, gets it out to Poirier. Poirier dribbling out front, gives it back to Cheney at 1:23. Cheney just goes to the left side to Poirier. Day doing her best to get loose, but Turner staying right with her. Bounce pass stolen by Tristany. Lunsford trying to outrun the defense, does outrun the defense, pulls up, 10-footer, no good. Rebound to Baker. Out to Lunsford, over to Carver, back to Lunsford. Good hustle by Oshie to get that rebound. 48 seconds in the first. As Tristany working against Poirier. That's a foul, guys. Knocked her down, but no call. Gives it back to Lunsford at 28 seconds. Still 6-2. Tristany goes to the right. Brings it back out front. Over to Turner on the left side. She'll bring it out front, working against LeBlanc. 13 seconds. 10 seconds. Over to Tristany. Triss, screen set by, they got to go. Tristany goes in, running jump shot, ball's knocked loose, and quarter comes to a close. Lady Wildcats lead it 6-2 at the first break. We'll be back. You're listening to WFKN Sports.
Ladycats number 23, Addie Henley, second game. Ladycats number 15, the lovely back here.
It will be Franklin Simpson basketball to begin the second quarter.
Pretty good defensive half quarter for the Ladycats.
Tristany will inbounds it. Starters on the floor for the Lady Wildcats. Comes into Jesse, underneath the Oshie, puts a shot up and got it. And once again, the inbounds play worked.
They sure did.
LeBlanc gives it up to Cheney. It's an 8-2 ball game. Cheney walks it up. Moves to the right side. Poirier comes out, but she can't get it to her. Cheney comes out front. Still dribbling out front. Goes to the left side to Henley. Poirier trying to get loose, goes underneath the Haslin. She's in the paint, puts a shot up. It rolls no good. Baker comes down with a rebound, and that's going to be on Henley, and that's going to be her second. Henley has picked up her second, team's fifth. And that'll bring Sariana. I don't know how you can boo that, just to be honest. I guess because you paid $6.
Exactly, I guess.
Turner with the inbounds. Up in the front court to Jesse. Jesse drives, pulls up. Bounce pass over, knocked out of bounds by Russellville. 8-2, 7:10 to go in the half. Tristany will inbounds mid-front court. Comes into Turner. Allen on her. Give Allen half a chance. She'll pick up a foul.
Yep.
Over to Baker. Baker gives it back out to Lunsford. She drives. Jump shot. No. Rebound. The whistle, and that one's going to go against Courtney.
Yep.
That'll be Courtney's first. Team's second. 6:56 to go. Russellville will bring it the length of the floor. Cheney with the basketball. Moves into front court, looks to the left side. Cross courts it to Allen. She drives, walk, puts it up, no good. Rebound to Baker. Off to Lunsford. Tristany gets it in the front court over to Turner. Underneath to Jesse, puts it up and in. And Coach Head is not happy. He wants a 30-second timeout as the Ladycats have extended the lead to 10-2 with 6:28 to go. And James, they're working the ball well. We've played 9.5 minutes and held Russellville to 2 points thus far. LeBlanc will bring it up. They've been letting Cheney bring it up. They're going to try to set her up, and Poirier falls down. She rolled out of bounds, and Poirier may be hurt. Oh, no, she called a timeout. It wasn't out of bounds. My bad. So Coach Head had to give up 2 timeouts in a row there. And
did, less than a minute apart.
Yep. As we wait for Poirier to have the basketball, and she does, comes into Allen at the top of the circle. Allen gives it up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc backs it out, goes to the left side to Allen. Allen goes in the corner to Cheney. Cheney tries to go baseline, gets cut off, spins, tries to go again, gets cut off again. Still trying to go, gets cut off once again. To Allen.
Good job.
To LeBlanc. LeBlanc brings it back out, backs it out now. Tristany on her to the left side to Allen. Allen to the top of the circle and Haslin. Haslin back to Allen. Cheney comes out front to take it. Poirier working really hard. Cheney tries to go in, goes in, puts a shot up. It's no good. Baker clears for the Ladycats, looking for a guard to give it to, and gets it to Beller instead. Beller off to Lunsford. Tristany all the way down, pulls up 10-footer, no. Rebound went to Poirier off to Cheney. Cheney to the top of the circle. She'll put up a 3 and got it.
Yep.
And inbounds pass is stolen by Allen off to LeBlanc, and she puts it up, and it's a jump ball. And she got the worst end of that. She got hit in the nose.
Yep.
Lady Panther number 12, Winston Day, number 14, T.T. Peterson.
And Coach Head had something to say, and Barry Vincent had something to say back.
Yeah, well, they got 6 players on the field, on the floor.
As Day will inbounds it, she inbounds it to Cheney, over to Peterson to the top of the circle, and Day over to new player in the ball game is Buckner to Cheney. Cheney dribbling out front. If you'll remember in the first ball game here, Cheney went into a delay at the very beginning of the ball game. And Day with the basketball, top of the circle to Peterson, over on the right side to LeBlanc. LeBlanc will try to drive, drops it out of bounds. It'll be Franklin Simpson ball.
Good pressure. Tristany with a really good job on her at time and got on the baseline. She just dribbled it out of bounds.
Turner has it. Gets it over to Lunsford, over to Lovin. Lovin will take it up the far side, picks it up, gives it back to Turner, to the left side to Tristany, over to Jessie. Jessie drives underneath to Baker. She puts it up, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, got the basket and a foul.
Basket by Baker is good.
The foul is on Buckner. That is her first, team 6th. Oshie will go to the line for 1. Jessie getting a rest, a well-deserved rest.
Yes, sir.
12-5. Oshie can increase that lead. And does. 13-5 now equals the biggest lead. Cheney in a little bigger hurry coming down the floor now. Prince on her, goes to the left side, backs it back, got cut off. Out front to LeBlanc. Underneath to Peterson, she drives, puts a shot up, it rolls, no good. And Prince battles for the rebound and a jump ball, and that one will go to Franklin Simpson. James Prince with a really nice job of blocking out and coming down with that basketball.
That's exactly right.
Jesse Miller back in for the Wildcats.
Allen will come in and LeBlanc will go out. Jesse comes in and Oshie gets a rest. Turner inbounds to Carver. Back to Turner. Up to Lunsford, over to Beller. Jesse drives, backs it up, loses the ball, it's loose on the floor. Prince picks it up, gets it out to Turner. Over to Lunsford, underneath, slapped away by Buckner, out of bounds. It'll be, how did that happen? Coach Clark says that's right.
You didn't see it.
It sure looked like it went off Buckner's hands, but
I don't know where he said that's right or that's okay.
He may have said that's okay. 3:50 to go in the first, 13-5. Cheney, front court. Poirier comes up, puts up a long three, short, and ball's loose on the floor, still loose, and a jump ball, and that one will stay with Russellville. Well, this is what championship basketball is all about.
Yeah, you got it right.
Oshie will come back in, and who's going to the bench? Prince.
Good job of Prince.
Yes, very good minutes. Cheney will inbounds it to Buckner. Bounce pass stolen by Carter. Wow. Off to Jesse.
It took it away from her.
Jesse will give it up to Lunsford, and Lunsford just runs by everybody all the way down, kicks it out to Lovin. Nope. Goes out of bounds off of Lovin's hands.
We got to be ready for those passes because I just got to be ready for those passes.
There was a period in there somewhere, wasn't it?
Well, I guess.
3:23 to go in the half, 13-5. Cheney with the basketball. Jesse backs up. Cheney goes to the left side to Peterson. Back to Cheney. She fakes. Tries to drive the baseline. Does. Puts a shot up over her head. It falls no good. And Carver steps out of bounds. I think Coach Clark is saying that she was fouled.
Well, I think she was. Yeah, he said she was pushed out. So.
Cheney inbounds. It comes into Buckner. Buckner drives, threw it away.
Didn't last long, did it?
Nope. And LeBlanc back in. Allen back in. Lunsford back in for Franklin Simpson. See if we break that press the same way we've been breaking it all night. Looking to get it in. Comes in to Levin. Back to Turner. Up to Lunsford. Lunsford all the way down. Pulls out. Gives it off to Jesse. Jesse backs it back out at 2:50. Gives it up to Tristan as she drives in. Kicks it out to Levin for three. No. Jesse with the rebound. Puts it up. No good. Gets a rebound. Puts it up and in. 6 points for her. It's a 15-5 lead. That's the biggest lead at 10. LeBlanc walks it across at 2.5 minutes in the half. Comes to the right side. In the corner, can't see who it is. Allen is who it was. Over to the free throw line. Peterson tries to go into the lane and goes off of Franklin Simpson's hands. It'll stay with Russellville. The fans on that end of the floor didn't think so.
Well, I had an official and a coach and 2 players, so I can't even comment on what happened.
Haslin back in, and she'll inbounds it. Comes into Cheney. Cheney backs it back out. Out to LeBlanc, to the right side to Allen. In the middle, slapped away by Haslin. Ball's loose on the floor, still loose. Picked up by Baker. Gotten by Baker as Lunsford got to the floor and got it up and got it in Oshie's hands. Over to Turner. To the left side to Levin underneath the Baker. Puts a shot up and in. And a whistle. A timeout while Jesse ties her shoes. 17-5.
Wow.
Lead is at 12. They're beating the press really, really well. I'm surprised he doesn't come out of it because they're getting their points off of a press.
Yep.
LeBlanc will come across at 1:45 in the half. Goes to the left side to Allen. Allen goes in the corner. Three-pointer on the way by Cheney. No good. Rebound to Baker. Oshie looking for a guard. Slapped and taken, and that's not Oshie's fault. Nobody came to her. Cheney puts the shot up. It hit the upright. No good. Battle for the rebound.
Foul.
And Haslin picks up the foul. That is her first. Team 7th, so I believe Oshie was the offended party. She'll go to the line for 1 and the bonus. And Prince will come in to give Jesse a rest at 1:21 in the half. 17-5 the score.
Loving at the free throw line.
Tamia dribbles the basketball, spins it on her fingertip. Shot is in the air. Got it. She'll have another. Second free throw. That one's going to be short. Rebound to Turner. 2 Ladycats are back. They got to wait for them to come back up to the floor. 18-5. A 13-point lead. Turner with the basketball to Prince at the free throw line. She drives, puts a shot up. It's no good. Oshie's going to be over the back. That's Oshie's second, team's third. It was a hustling foul, James. She's hitting the boards.
Well, minute 4 left in the first half, and coach is going to give Baker a rest and put Jesse back in.
As Cheney comes across the timeline, under a minute to go in the first, over to the left side to Allen. Allen hadn't even looked at the basket. Try to get it to Cheney. She spins in the paint, puts a shot up. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. A shot and a foul. And the foul is against Courtney. That'll be her second, team's 4th. And LeBlanc will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot is up. Rattles out. 44 seconds left in the half. 18-5 the score. Franklin Simpson on top. Lovin returns. Carver goes to the bench. And Franklin Simpson wants a timeout.
30 seconds.
It's a 30, so we'll keep it right here.
And but, you know, Steve, we can't say enough about the defense. Got to knock on wood here, but so far Ladycats have done a great job of breaking that press. And Lunsford is really not the one doing it. They're getting the ball in, and she's streaking down the sideline, and they let her go, and we make a long pass, and there we are in front court.
Beller's going to the middle of the floor, and that's where the pass ends up.
Right.
LeBlanc's second free throw, that one is good. It is 18-6. Inbounds to Lovin. She's not can't handle it, and Courtney just picked up her 3rd foul. And the team's 5th.
Ladycat foul called on Courtney Turner, her 3rd.
And that'll bring Oshie back in. Prince will go to the bench. Carver in, and Courtney with 3 fouls will go to the bench. And James, that could come back to haunt us.
Yep.
Peterson looking to get it in. Still looking. It comes in deep to Allen, over to Cheney. Cheney backs it back out at 39 seconds. Working against Jesse. Backs up, shoots a 3. No. Rebound goes to Lunsford, and she's fouled by Peterson, and that's her 3rd.
The Ladycats going to the free throw line for 1 in the bonus here. And
Lady Panther foul called on T.T. Peterson.
Lunsford will be the Ladycat shooting. Peterson with 3 now. Tristany's first free throw, no good. Why is she getting 2? Wait.
He called Tristany for walking. She picked the ball up to.
Well, it was a 1-and-1. She missed a shot. The ball went back to her. She took a step with it in her hands. I don't like it, but it's the right call.
And the whistle didn't blow.
That's right.
So, I mean, you know, that's.
LeBlanc works it into front court with 25 seconds to Peterson. Back out front to LeBlanc. Over to Cheney. Cheney backs it back out at 19 seconds to LeBlanc. LeBlanc puts it on the floor as Tristany puts the pressure on her. Goes to the left side, still dribbling. Picks up her dribble, gets it in the middle to Haslin. Haslin walks.
Good defense again. Prince with a great job. She was Haslin was trying to push her off, and
Lovin will take it out. Ladycats 6.5 seconds to go the length of the floor. Again, against full court pressure. Comes into Lunsford. Down the far side. Loses a handle on it. Throws it. And half comes to a close. Lady Wildcats lead it 18-6 here at halftime of the championship. And the head coach has to remove the basketballs.
Well, enough on the assistant coaches for not moving the balls.
Tony Brown and the officials nice enough to let Coach Clark get back to the bench before they start. So set to go as Courtney has the basketball, inbounds to the corner, over to Jessie. She spins, has it slapped away from her, recovers it, gets it over to Turner, back out front to Lunsford, over to Lovin, back to Lunsford, to Jessie at the top of the circle. Drives in, puts a running jump shot up, bounces no good, gets her own rebound, puts it up, no good, and she's fouled.
Again, good hustle by the Ladycats on the boards.
Foul is on Poirier. That'll be her second, team's first of the second half. Jessie goes to the line to shoot 2. Shot is up, rolls good. 19-6, a 13-point lead for the Ladycats, equals their largest. And that makes it a 14-point lead, and that is the largest. As Jessie now has 8 points. LeBlanc will cross the timeline. Working against Lunford, goes to the right side, gives it up to Henley. Henley back to LeBlanc in the corner, slapped away by Oshie, off to Lunsford, over to Jessie from the left side, puts a shot up, got the basket.
Good defense again.
22-6, a 16-point lead. LeBlanc trots it up the far side. Into the, oh no, I'm sorry, that's Cheney. Cheney comes to the left side, pulls up in the lane, puts a shot up, it's no good. Beller with the rebound. Jessie gets it out to Lovin, over to Tristany. Tristany pulls up, gives it back out front to Lovin, to the left side to Turner. Turner back to Lovin, back to Turner. Lob into Oshie, puts it up and in. 11 points for Baker, and Coach wants a timeout with 1 minute and 18 seconds gone in the half, and that's at least his third timeout.
Well, so much for the...
It's a full timeout, so we'll take a break and be right back.
they got supported throughout the season, and we got some of them that have been up here just every home game that I remember, them being over there dressed up, and they're half dressed tonight. So there you go.
Inbounds pass comes today back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc comes into the corner, now moves to the top of the circle to the right side, and Cheney. Cheney pulls up, gives it back to Day. Day goes to the right side to Peterson. She tries to go to the baseline and steps on the line.
Good defense again.
Turnover will give it to the Lady Wildcats.
Just enough pressure on her to make her step out of bounds.
Inbounds pass comes to Lunsford. Back to Turner. Back to Lunsford. In the middle to Jesse. That time they were able to steal it. But then a jump ball, and that one's going to go to Russellville. Pass was just a little too far ahead of her that time, but it was same plan, and it would have worked. LeBlanc will inbounds to Cheney. Cheney walks it up, gives it up to Peterson. Peterson will come to the top of the circle, tries to get in the lane, does, spins, puts a shot up, banks it in, and she's fouled. And that's that's Oshie's third. Team's first. Peterson gets the basket. She'll go to the line for one. And missed it. Lunsford with the basketball goes in, and a whistle and a foul.
Blocking foul. Now, how could you boo that?
Foul is on Day.
She left that girl standing, fake to the right, went to the left.
He says she wasn't shooting.
I don't know what she was doing down there to the basket, do you?
No. Looked like she was shooting to me. What I think doesn't count. Comes into Lovin. Bounce pass. Stolen. Cheney all the way down. Prince on her. Backs it back out. Looking for an opening. Goes to the left side. Whistle and a foul. Hand check on, I think, Prince.
Yep.
Prince picks up her first. Team's second.
5:48 left in the third quarter. Ladycats up 24-8.
Lazy pass down on that end. The first time we've seen that. Peterson with the basketball out front today. In the corner to Cheney, threw it away.
Well, they reciprocated.
Yep.
That's a big word.
Whatever that word means.
Oh, yeah.
I just know
I
that
got it from you.
I know that you know it, and it's not dirty.
No.
So Turner inbounds to Lovin, back to Turner. Back to Lunsford, back to Turner, into Jesse in front court. Jesse waits for her team to catch up. Out front to Lunsford, into the lane, kicks it out to Turner. That's it, girls. We got a 16-point lead. Take the time here. Oshie to Prince. Prince. And timeout called for Franklin Simpson.
Timeout, Franklin Simpson.
It's a full timeout. We'll take a break too. 24-8 the score, 5:14 to go in the third. You're listening to WFKN Sport. Lunsford will inbounds it. Comes in the corner to Turner. Lob in to Jesse. She spins in the paint, puts a shot up, bounces good.
Another inbounds play, Steve.
As you say, he's a master. LeBlanc will come into front court. Dribbles to the right side, reverses, tries to get in the lane, spins, puts a shot up. And that will be on Tristan. That'll be her first, team's third. Kind of bailed LeBlanc out with that call.
I think you're exactly right.
First shot is up. Good. They have 9 points, and actually 3 of them have come from the free throw line. Allen will come back in. Henley will go to the bench. Oshie will come in. Prince will go to the bench. Carver will come in, and Lovin will go to the bench.
Again, a good rotation by the Ladycats to keep them rested.
LeBlanc's second free throw is up, and it's going to be no good. Beller clears for the Ladycats. Off to Lunsford. They try to double team her. She gets it to Jesse in the corner to Cece. Back out front to Lunsford. Lunsford to Lovin. Peterson on her. Backs it back out now, gets separation. Gives it up to Tristany. Tristany drives in, kicks it out in the corner. Carver back out front to Lunsford. Lunsford's going to back it out. Over to Jesse at the top of the circle. Back to Lunsford. Jump shot on the way, no good. Battle for the rebound. Day takes it off to Peterson. Peterson all the way down. Puts a shot up and gets it. Peterson's 5th point in this quarter. It's a 26-11 score. Turner gets it up to Lunsford in front court. Cross courts it to Carver, back to Beller. Jesse drives in, puts a shot up. It rolls no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, and she's hammered by Cheney. And that is Cheney's first. Team's third. Jesse goes to the line to shoot 2. First free throw, no good. Prince in and Oshie out. Haslin back in. Poirier back in. Day and LeBlanc out. Jesse will have one more free throw. Second free throw's in the air. Got that one. 27-11, a 16-point lead for the Ladycats. Under 4 minutes to go in the third. Cheney tries from the free throw line, no good. Got her own rebound, put it up, no good, and a foul. Carver with the foul. That is her first. Let her in there on that rebound, James.
Sure did.
Cheney goes to the line for 2, kicks off, no good. Cheney will have another. Second free throw. That one bounces and holds, stays up. What is that, the third or fourth one of those we've seen?
We had 2 of them last night.
Yeah, again last night?
Yeah.
So the jump ball will come to Franklin Simpson as Cheney misses both of them. Lady Wildcat basketball. Courtney will inbounds it. Comes into Carver. Back to Courtney. Back to Carver. Carver gets it up to Prince. Back to Beller.
Saved the day, Prince did.
Back out front to Turner. To Lunsford. Lunsford working against Allen. Goes to the right side. Out in the corner to Carver, to the top of the circle, and Prince to the left side. And Lunsford bounce pass underneath to Jesse, puts a shot up. It's no good. Haslin gets the rebound. Off to Peterson. A lot of contact under there.
Sure was.
Peterson all the way down, kicks it out to Cheney for 3. No. A whistle. Allen with the foul.
She's pretty aggressive.
That is her first, team's 4th. Oshie is back in, and Lovin is back in. Carver comes to the bench, and Jesse is getting a rest. Well, every time Allen goes after anybody, they could call a foul. They can boo all they want to.
Yeah.
Back to Lunsford. Back to Turner. Up to Baker in front court. Back to Turner. There's another foul.
Golly.
Back to Lovin. To Lunsford. To the left side, and Lovin. 2:30 to go. Oshie with the basketball from the free throw line. Got it. 13 points for her. 29-11. Back to the 18-point lead. Equals the largest. Cheney goes in, puts a shot up. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. Haslin gets it, puts it up. No good. Battle for the rebound. That is Oshie Baker's fourth, team's fifth. Oshie will come to the bench.
Coach really unhappy with foul situation with number 13 there.
Almost stolen. LeBlanc with it, drives, and it's called for steps. 2:06 to go in the third. Over to Lovin. In the middle to Jesse. Off to Turner. And back to Lunsford. Right side it comes to Lovin. Back out to Lunsford. And she actually did that. She started backing up before she put the ball on the floor. Trying to call the offense and set up for it as well. Carver will come back into the lineup with 1:52 to go in the third. 18-point lead for the Lady Wildcats.
Christina Carver back on the floor for Franklin Simpson.
Cheney inbounds to LeBlanc. LeBlanc will go to the top of the circle, gives it up to Cheney. Cheney moves to the left side, tries to spin in, or does spin, puts a shot up. It's good. Lunsford with the basketball off to Lovin. Stolen by LeBlanc, re-stolen by Lunsford. Tristany gets it back to Lovin. Back to Lunsford. Tristany dribbles out front. LeBlanc comes up. Beller with the basketball.
And Beller is called for traveling.
Yep.
Yeah, I think she did.
She did for a fact. 29-13, Ladycats with the lead and a minute 18 left in the third quarter.
LeBlanc trots it into this corner. In the corner to Poirier for three. It's no good. Beller with the rebound just took it out of the air.
Yep.
Jesse gets it over to Lunsford. Lunsford down to Lovin. Back to Lunsford. Over to Beller. Back to Lunsford. You didn't see that. It was a touch pass.
I got you.
Lunsford to the right side and Lovin. 47 seconds. To the top of the circle and Carver. Over to Lunsford on the left side. Lunsford brings it back out front to Prince.
There's a foul.
To Lunsford. To the left side and Lovin at 35. Underneath to Beller. Puts it up and in.
Nice.
19-point lead. And Cheney takes the shot, and Tasia is called for the blocking foul. That'll be her second, team sixth. Cheney goes to the line to shoot two. She just missed two a minute ago. That one rolls off also. 22.8 left in the third quarter. Cheney shot. That one is good. 31-14 the score. Comes into Lunsford. Back to Lovin. Back to Lunsford. In the middle to Jesse. Off to Lovin. Tamia gets into front court. That happened right in front of us, and that's not the way I saw it. It will be, as it goes off the Ladycats' hands, it'll be Russellville basketballs. Poirier will inbounds it to Cheney. 13 seconds. Cheney gets into front court. 10 seconds left. Spins. Has the ball slapped away from her. Picks it up. Dribbles. Over to Buckner for three. No good. Quarter comes to a close. Ladycats lead it 31-14 at the end of three. You're listening to WFKN Sports.
31.
That's a 17-point lead if I cipher right.
That's pretty good.
Jesse Beller with 15 for the Ladycats. Oshie Baker with 13. Tasia Prince with 2. Inbounds pass comes to LeBlanc. LeBlanc in the front court. Gets it over to Cheney. Cheney to the top of the circle. Getting encouraged to go, but the Ladycats collapse on her. She gets it out to Peterson. Threw it away. It'll go to Franklin Simpson.
Again, good defense.
Well, the gentleman behind is shouting encouragement to Cheney to go, but she has 3 girls on her. There's not a lot of places she can go.
Yep.
Over to Carver, in the middle to Beller. Into front court to Turner. Turner backs it back out to Lunsford. Lady Wildcats should be in no hurry. Beller with the basketball.
Got her hands all over.
Over to Lunsford. Lunsford goes to the left side, drives in, puts a shot up. It's no good. She goes down.
What are they looking at?
Not the ball game, evidently. Peterson kicks it out, threw it away.
That's hard to call. Well, that's why you're out there, brother.
Cross court to Carver. Back out to Lunsford. Back to Carver. Carver into front court to Jesse. Jesse drives, stops. They think every time we stop with the basketball, we walk. Tristan has a count. Gets it over to Jesse. 6:55 to go. Prince comes out to take it. Somebody's got to come to her. Courtney does. Back to Carver.
She got whacked.
Carver to the top of the circle in Lunsford. Lunsford over to Jesse. And a whistle and a foul on Cheney. That is her second.
And that is not nearly the foul that happened right down here in front of us.
No, that's true.
But it was still a foul.
Yep, 6:36 to go. Lady Wildcats will, no, they won't. They got one more to give. Bounce pass into Jesse. Back out front to Carver to Lunsford. Lunsford will bring it out front. Over to Turner. Turner back out to Lunsford. Lunsford to the right side and Carver.
Golly.
Carver to the top of the circle. To Lunsford. Timeout, Franklin Simpson. And James, I said it just a minute ago, they're letting the player get out in front, and when the pressure comes on her,
help.
Lady Wildcats will have the basketball, 6:08 to go. They have to keep playing smart as well as everything else, James.
Yeah. Not any big rush to get a shot off. They just need to take good shots.
Comes in the corner to Courtney, underneath to Jesse, under the basket, puts
Like
it up
that.
again.
That's worked 4 times tonight, Steve.
A little urgency now by the Lady Panthers as Cheney will put up a 3. No. Run down and slapped out of bounds. It will be, I'm just not seeing it the way they see these out of bounds plays tonight.
Well, I honestly couldn't tell on that one.
Lovin back in, and Prince will come to the bench. I tell you what, Prince has done a good job tonight.
She certainly has. She certainly has.
Cheney will inbounds it to Allen. Allen will give it back to Cheney. Cheney will spin in the paint, gets triple team, puts a jump shot up anyway. It's no good. Ball's tipped around, loose on the floor. Carver goes to the floor. Jump ball will give it to Franklin Simpson.
I'll tell you one thing, when the ball goes on the floor, number 13 is after it.
Carver she's been on the floor more tonight than she's been on her feet. Great hustle by that young lady.
Absolutely.
Ladycats to inbounds it. Courtney comes into Jesse. Back to Courtney. Courtney working against Peterson. That's a foul on Peterson, and that'll be 4 on her.
Mel bailed us out on that. We was probably getting close to the 10 count. Each team with 6 fouls now. The next foul will be shooting foul.
Jesse will inbounds. Comes in to Courtney. The Russellville fans want to push off. It's because their girls are all over our girls.
Yep.
Lovin with the basketball. Gets tripped, and that'll be a foul on Poirier, and that'll be her 3rd. Team 7th. And Lovin going to the line for 1 in the bonus. Tamia 1 for 2 from the line. Jesse's going to get a rest for probably the final. She'll rest to be ready for the final 5 minutes.
Maybe 30 seconds.
Tamia's shot. Good.
She has fouled all night. Well, Tanya is talking to her. She is, number 13, is just all over everybody all night. Well, she got 1 foul, maybe 2.
Got it. 35-14. That's a 21-point lead.
Yes, it is.
Cheney working to the left side. Prince on her. Picks up her dribble. Today at the top of the circle. She goes to the right side. Tries to get in. Running shot no good. Run down by... it was Lunsford going after it, but it goes out of bounds off the hands of Allen.
Yep.
Well, bless her heart, Jesse didn't get a 30-second rest.
No.
5:04 to go in the ball game. 35-14. Oshie back in. Jesse back in. Carver will go to the bench, and Prince.
She's done a good job, that young lady
yes,
has.
She has.
She gets a big hand from the coach. Coaches.
Looking to get it in. Comes into Beller. Back to Turner. Over to Lunsford. In the middle to Turner. Into front court to Lovin. Trying to double team her. She gets it out to Turner. Over to Lunsford, who drives in. Kicks it out to Lovin. Left side to Turner. That was nice, I'm telling you.
It was.
Lunsford gets the basketball, brings it out front. Peterson on her. On the right side to Levin. Poirier on her. Bounce pass over to Jesse. Jesse back out to Levin. Levin gives it up to Turner at the top of the circle. Right side to Beller at 4:25. And a whistle and a foul on Day. That'll be Victoria Day's second. Team's 8.
Her second, team's 8.
And Jesse goes to the line for 1 in the bonus. 17 points for Jesse Beller tonight.
Jesse Beller at the line.
Courtney complaining to the official about
Got it. 36-14. 22-point lead. 23-point lead as Jesse gets them both. Cheney hustles it up the floor this time. Bounce pass baseline to Allen. She throws it up, no good. Ball's tipped around, taken by Jesse. And that girl's all over her. Lunsford all the way down and gets it.
Timeout, Franklin Simpson.
How on earth was there not a foul?
timeout. She's been tagged with fouls tonight, and you know, I'm not saying she didn't commit the fouls. I'm just saying that she's had fouls and hadn't been able to play her normal game.
Inbounds comes to Beller, back out front to Lunsford, back to Beller, working on the right side. They double team her.
Just dribbles out of it.
Yep. Over to Baker, to Lunsford, to Turner. Bounce pass in the corner to Lovin. Back out to Lunsford. On the left side to Turner. And a whistle and a foul. And Day is charged with the foul. That'll be her third. Team's ninth. Rapidly approaching the double bonus as Courtney will go to the line to shoot one and the bonus. Courtney has not scored tonight, but she's done a whole lot defensively and
bringing the ball
up.
That's exactly right.
No good. Rebound goes to Levin. Out front to Lunsford at 3:40. Back to Levin. Over to Turner. To Levin. Over to Jesse. Left side to Lunsford. Cross courts to Levin. To Lunsford. Down low to Jesse. Back out to Lunsford. Over to Levin. Right side to Turner. Cross court to Lunsford. Back to Levin. Back to Lunsford. Back to Levin. 3:10 to go. Back to Lunsford.
14's about giving up. They're about worn her out. She's a point on defense.
Levin to Lunsford. Back to Levin. Back to Lunsford. Over to Beller. In the middle to Baker. Back out front to Levin. In the middle to Baker. Over to Turner. Cross courts it to Lunsford. Over to Beller on the left side. Back out to Lunsford. Over to Levin. To the right side and Turner. Jesse wide open under the basket. Puts it up and in. Now that was pretty.
That was wonderful.
Russell's kind of lost their concentration. Nobody was down there for Cheney to throw it in. Cheney into front court. to the top of the circle. Goes to the left side. Drive. Puts it up. No good. Baker with the rebound. Off to Lovin. Lovin over to Lunsford.
Nice screen with the official.
Over to Lovin. Back to Lunsford. In the corner to Jesse. Back out front to Lunsford. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to the championship. Lovin with the basketball. Holds it. Over to Lunsford. Cross court to Turner. Back out front to Lovin. Nobody close enough for a count. Peterson just stands and looks at her. Back out to Lunsford. Over to Lovin. Dribbles out of it. Has it stolen, and Jesse's called for the foul. That'll be Jesse's first. Team's 7th.
That young lady has played one whale of a ball game.
Talking about Jesse?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. And Poirier, I believe, was the, yes, Poirier will go for 1 in the bonus.
Henley at the line.
I'll go tell him. Thank you.
Henley's shot. Got it. I said Poirier, but it's Henley shooting, and she got the first one. And that is Henley's first point of the ball game, and that is actually their first point of the fourth quarter, James. And it came with 1:41 in a free throw. And you could hear from the crowd that she shot an air ball.
That was a football team.
2, 4, 6, 8. We've outscored them 8-1 in this quarter as Davis comes into the lineup along with Kennedy. Inbounds pass comes to Lovin, back to Turner, over to Lunsford, back to Turner, in the middle to Beller, back to Lunsford. Lovin comes out to take it. Bounce pass over to Turner. Turner picks up her dribble. Stolen. Shots up, no good. Rebound to Baker. Baker gets it off to Lovin, over to Lunsford. Oh, and Courtney hits her head, Tristany hits her head on our table. 1:09 to go. 24-point lead for the Lady Wildcats as Carver's back in, Prince is back in.
Good job, girl.
And Russellville wants a full timeout, so we'll take a break also. Ladycats up 39-15, 1:09 left in the ball game. You're listening to WFKN Sports. To Kennedy, she brings it up, goes to the right side to Day. Day drives, puts a shot up, and she's fouled with 59 seconds left. And that foul is charged to Prince. That'll be her third, team's 8th.
Young lady has played well.
Day hits the back of the rim. She was awarded 2. She misses the first one. Evan McCutcheon into the lineup. Also into the lineup, Katie Norwood. And Tasia Partinger into the lineup for the Lady Wildcats. So Prince, Partinger, McCutcheon as Day gets her second free throw. Inbounds pass to Carver, and I would think that CC will probably run the offense. Comes into front court, backs it back out, gives it up to Norwood. Norwood dribbles into the lane, puts a running jump shot up. It's no good. Rebound goes to Russell, but it's loose on the floor. Prince runs it down, and a jump ball called. It'll go to Russellville with 39 seconds left. And into the lineup is Barbie, Alira Barbie, also Lauren Trout into the lineup for the Lady Wildcats. So McCutcheon, Norwood, Trout, Partinger, and Barbie. 38 seconds left as Danielle Coates comes off the bench to go in. Back out to Allen. Allen at the top of the circle goes to the right side, gives it up to Davis. Davis, they throw it away. It'll go to Franklin Simpson with 26 seconds left.
Danielle Coates, number 35, centered for Franklin Simpson.
6. Coaching staff wanted to see how good the defense was. It was awfully good, coaches. Also into the lineup is Erica Stratner and Lauren Johnson. McCutcheon looking to inbounds it. 39-16 right now. Inbounds pass comes into Stratner, and a jump ball called. That one will stay with Franklin Simpson with 21 seconds left.
8th graders and a sophomore out there, I believe.
And a freshman.
And a freshman. There, 3 8th graders.
McCutcheon to inbounds it. Comes into Trout. Back to McCutcheon. She'll bring it out front. Puts a shot up. Banks no good. Rebound goes to Phillips. Over on the, that wasn't many steps, but that's all right. Allen puts it up, no good. Lauren Trout gets a rebound, gets it over to McCutcheon. And McCutcheon gets knocked down. Oh my.
Golly.
2.9 seconds remain between the Wildcats and a district championship. Long shot by Allen, no good. There it is, Franklin Simpson, the champions of the 13th district. Final score, Franklin Simpson 39, Russellville 16.
39. All right, right now we have a presentation of the players of the game. These are provided by Oak Tree Awards and Recognition. And tonight's winner, Miss Jessica Beller. Center court, we have the Franklin Simpson Athletic Director, Mr. Joe Gilbert, and he will be awarding the runner-up trophies and the championship trophy. Runner-up for the 2017 13th District Girls Tournament, the Russellville Lady Panthers. And the champions of the tournament, the Franklin Simpson Lady Wildcats. the all-academic team. And these are in no particular order. And to make all-academic team, the athlete must have a GPA of at least 3.75. 3.75 GPA. And as we go down the list here, we have from Logan County and McGuire Bolden. From Logan County, Jessica Hines. From Logan County, Logan Williamson. From Logan County, Jordan Woodard. From Logan County, Haley Duncan. From Logan County, Keela Helpsley. Also from Logan County, Meredith Johnson. And Rachel Pitts. And from Logan County, Blake Bingham. Also from Logan County, Haley Borders. From Logan County, Olivia Bolden. Also from Logan County, Kara Crone. From Logan County, Brittany Garrett. Also Hannah Goss. Sarah Beth Hale. Also Rosie Krajewski. And Abby Lindsay. And Gracie Christian. Annika Fuller. Kennedy Nichols. Micah Page. Paige Van Zandt. Peyton Van Zandt. And Addie White. Now from Russellville High School, Michaela Davis. Lexi Day. Gabby Porter. L'Oreal Cheney. Addie Henley. From Franklin Simpson, Lauren Trout. Danielle Coates. And from Todd County, Liza Brown. Paige Rager. Jordan Weathers. Emma Harris. And Keely Redding. The 2017 All-Academic Girls Team. Give them a big hand. Next, we'll have the presentation of the 13th District Girls Fall Season Team. From Todd County, Amy Brumfield. From Todd County, Alexis O'Daniel. From Russellville, L'Oreal Cheney. From Russellville, Michelle LeBlanc. From Logan County, Jessica Hines. From Logan County, Logan Williamson. From Logan County, Ann McGuire Bolden. From Franklin Simpson, O.C. Baker. From Franklin Simpson, Jesse Beller. From Franklin Simpson, Tamia Lovin. From Franklin Simpson, Christine Lunsford. Next we have co-MVPs for the all-season team. First co-MVP, O.C. Baker. And the second one, L'Oreal Cheney. Now we have the presentation of the 13th District All-Tournament Team. And these are in no particular order. From Todd County, Bailey Conquest. From Russellville, Gabby Porter. From Logan County, Jessica Hines. From Franklin Simpson, Courtney Turner. From Russellville, Abby Henley. From Franklin Simpson, Tristany Lunsford. From Todd County, Penny Ringer. From Logan County, Logan Williamson. From Franklin Simpson, O.C. Baker. From Russellville, L'Oreal Cheney. And the MVP of the 13th District All-Tournament Team from Franklin Simpson, Jesse Beller. The 2017 13th District All-Tournament Team. we will be having the cutting down of the net by the champions. But if you must head out, we ask you all to please drive carefully. And we'd like to wish both teams good luck in the upcoming regional tournament. Brian Davis, please report to the scores table. Brian Davis.